Hello, folks. Welcome back to my podcast. This is George Nathaniel for you. So, like I always promise, I try to bring something positive, try to make life positive, and of course, try to build as much as happiness as possible. Today, we're going to talk about a very simple phrase. We very often hear people saying that they have nothing to do. Nothing to do? Isn't that astonishing? Well, we do hear it many a times. So, what exactly does that person mean that they have nothing to do? Well, nothing to do is a very simple phrase looking at it from a positive angle. Nothing to do means they are getting through the daily routines of life, getting through the regular processes, getting things done as they're supposed to be. Nothing to do means not taking too many risks, just letting things go in a uniform manner. It doesn't exactly mean the person is not doing anything. Well, that can never ever be possible, because our heart is always beating. So I think the phrase nothing to do can be rephrased as I am following the process, but of course looking for a better way of doing it. So looking at life, looking at time, looking at moments in life, there is so much we can all do. But what happens with age? We tend to take lesser risks. With age, we get a little more experience. With age, we get a little more cautious. With age, we tend to hold ourselves back. But is that the correct way? Well, we can debate about it. We can. And the debate can go on and on and on forever. But looking at just the phrase, nothing to do. Well, everybody always has something to do. It's just that they could be caught up in something that they are fulfilling, that they are waiting for it to complete. So upon completion only, they could do something. So nothing to do exactly means they are on the process of already being committed to doing something, and can only take on something new once the deed is completed or upon completion. So looking at a very positive angle, looking at a very positive side of life, let us always have something to do, because whatever we do in our lives, there is always room for improvement. There's always room to make it better. There's always room to innovate. So let us look at life, let us look at things that we do in our lives. Let us see how we can better these things. Let us see how we can do things in a much more organized manner, where the thing is also done, and at the same time we have been innovative, we have tried something new, and of course we have utilized our talent. And the next time someone will ask you, what are you doing? You could say, I have lots to do. Well, there is a smirk on my face, but I'm sure the smirk cannot be built into words. So looking at the phrase nothing to do, let us always keep ourselves occupied. Let us always look at self-development, look at self-progress, look at innovation. No matter whatever the age, when I look at grandparents, I feel so proud that they are so independent. They are so independent. So that is only because they have always kept themselves busy doing something, which means they always had something to do. Look at a young kid. The kid is super active. He always wants to do something. He always wants to be engaged. He always wants to be committed. So what happens in between? So that's something to think about. That's something to contemplate on. But looking at the positive side of things, looking at the positive side of life. Let us always have something to do, and let us always do things in a much, much, much better way, manner, or fashion. Let us be engaged in something or the other. Let us be engaged with time. Time always ticks, it never waits for anybody. And let us make the best of time. Let us make the best of opportunities. And let us not look back ever and say, wow, man, I could have done it better. But look at the way, if that same phrase can be said in a fashionable way and saying, wow, I'm so proud I've done it better. So let us look at all these good things. Let us look at the positive aspects of life. And let us always be doing something. And always look towards development and progress and prosperity. And always have something to do. Guys, I hope you enjoy listening to my podcast. I always try to be innovative. I always try to re-emphasize on things that we are aware of. Something that we don't follow, or something that we've heard of, something that we always plan to incorporate. So it's good that someone does repeat it, and I'm happy it's me, and I'm happy I always have something to do. So folks, I hope you enjoyed listening to my podcast. This is George Nathaniel. Thank you so much once again, and I look forward to all the followings, and I look forward to all of you all sharing. So thank you once again, folks, and a very happy period ahead.